War Gamer. I am your host. This is the Veteran War Gamer. I am your host, Jay Arnold. I am joined by Dean of the Hobby, Henry Hyde. Henry, hello.
Hello there, Dean of the Hobby. Well, I'm like the Dean of Unseen University at the moment. There's chaos here. So let me explain to the viewers. Yes, last-minute technical gremlins had to install a new browser and new kind of plug-in software because I'm on my laptop here, and because I realised I think the last time I did a Google Hangout was on my iMac over there, and I just assumed I had it all set up on my laptop, but of course, there we go. 5 minutes before, folks. Okay, can you see better there, Jay?
Oh, it's just fine. It's just fine.
Cool. Okay, let's. As long as everyone can, Jay can see my board, and of course we can call out the coordinates. Yep. I should have had a refresher of the rules because I've suddenly realized, oh blimey, it's several months probably since I played Commands and Colors.
Well, that's all right. We'll fake it till we make it. How about that?
Well, yeah, we'll fake it till we make it. So, okay. So I have set the board up the correct way round, haven't I? So I'm at the I coordinates and you're at the A coordinates.
Yeah, and you've got your booklet out.
I've got my play sheet. I didn't have a chance to check up on stampeding elephants because there might be some of that. Do you reckon?
Well, I'm planning on it.
The other thing that's noticeable about Zama, it's one of those, you know, the kind of ancient battles that people laugh about because there's like no terrain.
Yeah.
It really is a tabula rasa.
Well, we've got 3 viewers currently, and Pat. Good morning, Pat. He says, "Good morning, gentlemen."
Hi,
Pat,
Pat. How are you?
That's Pat G.
Oh, Pat in Canada.
Yes.
Cool.
So, since we're all equally unprepared, I'm still setting up my units.
You go ahead, mate. So, hi there, Pat. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for tuning in. I imagine it must be very early in the morning, same as with Jay. Did you get any sleep at all last night, Jay?
Sleeps for lightweights.
Yeah, right. There we go. I assume, we are assuming, aren't we, that people are familiar with the Battle of Zama, which perhaps we shouldn't be. 202 BC. Shall I read out the historical background for people who don't know it?
You read my mind. Yes, please.
Okay. It says, Carthage is on the verge of defeat. Spain has been lost. Scipio has landed in Africa and beaten a large but inexperienced Carthaginian army at the Battle of the Great Plains. And Massinissa, with his vaunted Numidian light horse, has gone over to the Roman side. Oh, dear. Hannibal is recalled from Italy and hurriedly builds an army around the veterans he's brought with him. He creates a corps of war elephants and fields more infantry than does Scipio, but ironically his cavalry is far weaker and less capable. Don't I know it? When the armies meet on the plains of Zama, and they are very plain, as we've just mentioned, Hannibal knows his cavalry on the flanks will be beaten, but stakes all on crushing the Roman centre with his elephants and infantry before the victorious Roman and Numidian cavalry return from pursuing the Carthaginian horse. Scipio, knowing he's outnumbered, masses his legions in the centre and fully intends for Massinissa and the cavalry to complete the encirclement and win the battle. As the battle gets underway, both plans are working. The Carthaginian cavalry is driven quickly from the field, while the Romans are hard-pressed to keep their lines intact against the Carthaginian infantry. The flexible legions prove their worth as reserve lines move quickly to secure flanks or bolster the centre. In the end, however, Scipio's plan prevails. The Roman and Numidian cavalry return, the Carthaginian army is surrounded, and the valiant infantry is destroyed. Scipio had perfected a better tactical system, and that system won at Zama over the legendary Hannibal. The rigid but powerful phalanx, dominant for so long, had been beaten by the flexibility of Scipio's legions combined with cavalry. The baton of military supremacy had passed to Rome. The stage is set, the battle lines are drawn, and you are in command. Can you change history?
Well, I certainly hope not.
I know. Well, one of the things here that's noticeable as people are setting up, which immediately makes me nervous, of course, is that you have 3 leaders and I only have 2.
Yeah, but you got Hannibal. Speaking of Hannibal, we were actually in Hannibal, Missouri yesterday.
Were you?
True, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's about a 45-minute drive from my house.
And are there any elephants there?
Well,
how you coming on there, buddy?
We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm just double checking, making sure I've got all my media.
I should point out that, yeah, the Carthaginian army has Hannibal as its leader and 5 command cards. I actually have Hannibal and Hasdrubal. And the Roman army has Scipio as its leader and also 5 command cards. The Romans move first. Yabu Chiz. Don't like that. Victory. This is going to be a bloody one because it's 8 banners, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And if people, I mean, I'm assuming the people tuning into this may have at least seen, if not played, Commands and Colours before. Perhaps you're getting message feedback about that, Jay, because if not, then it's probably going to be fairly confusing for people. The first thing, actually, someone noticed on Twitter, I can't remember who it was, said, "Oh, you've got the blocks the wrong way up."
Yeah, I noticed that.
And so I pointed out to them, well, actually, the people watching this have got to be able to see what the blocks are to the best of our ability. I don't know if people are getting a sharper image than I was of Jay's board, but we'll sort of have to point out. You'll have to go along your battle lines and point out to people what's actually on them, because obviously they can't see my board, can they, Jay?
Well, I can change that, but I mean, we can go back and forth. It's not a big deal.
That's okay.
Do not adjust your sets. I have full control.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it was Danger Gamer. Hello, Danger Gamer. Neil Hughes, in fact, his real name by the looks of things of his actual Twitter thingammy. Hi, Neil. And Neil said, "Oh yes, it's heresy that we've got the blocks this way round." But there we go. And it's weird because
I don't think your board. I don't think your picture is much clear. Well, a little bit clearer than mine, I guess.
Is it?
Yeah. If we're gonna do this more often, I'm gonna have to get a better camera.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's definitely kind of fuzzy there. But
yeah, we're gonna go with yours.
Are you?
Yep. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, well, we've got some more feedback. Pat G laughed at something. I'm not sure what. And then Simon T, Goat Major, says, "Hi, guys. I give it 6 minutes, 23 seconds before Henry blames his dice."
I never blame my dice. Especially not these specially weighted ones. I mean, no. Have you shuffled your deck, Jay?
As far as you know, yes.
As far as I know. I was talking to a friend yesterday on Skype and explaining to her what she was doing, because I was setting it up while we were talking. And I said, "Oh, yeah, well, obviously we've each got our own pack of cards and we'll be rolling our dice and stuff." And she said, "Yeah, but, well, what if they cheat?" And I said, "Well, this is Jay we're talking about here. Jay would never stoop so low." I said he would never load all the really good cards at the start of his deck. He wouldn't.
Certainly not.
Absolutely.
I would just load every other card.
Yeah. Every guys out there, I mean, Jay can see the feedback. I can't see the comments at my end. Jay's getting the comments because he's running the show, as it were.
Well, I've got the YouTube page that's actually broadcasting. I can see the comments on there if you'd like to open that up and then mute the sound.
Oh, there's a YouTube page.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, hang on, because I've got my laptop and now I'm opening up my iPad as well. This is ridiculous. What do we got here? Hang on.
Well, I just opened it in a separate tab.
Okay, so what I'm going to do...
Actually, it's in a separate window, but yes.
Well, I'm gonna do it on my iPad, I think, because otherwise because I can't easily reach my laptop from here because I'm down here and the laptop's up over there. So where is the?
I just tweeted it out.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
All right. So if I go on Twitter
or on Facebook.
Did you do a message on Facebook then?
No, on the Veteran Wargamer page.
Ah, on the Veteran Wargamer page.
Hey, are you mocking me?
Hey, dude, would I do that? No.
Man, it's not how I talk, man.
I know, it's too West Coast, man.
All right.
Okay, let's have a look. Where the frack? Hang on, let's go to the Veteran Wargamer. Right, let's go to the Veteran. Where is the Veteran Wargamer? The Veteran Wargamer. Okay, the Veteran Wargamer. That'll be there. So somewhere on here.
Yeah, it should be the most recent, and then also on Twitter.
Okay. Ah, right. YouTube. Okay. Let's see how this works. God, I'm going to have to plug in all my appliances. The amount of juice I'm using up just to play this blooming game is extraordinary. All right. Okay. Okay. So now if I do, let's open that in Safari. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh my God, that's me on YouTube with my board.
It is.
Okay, so now if I do... Oh, hang on. Mute the sound. Mute the sound. Mute the sound.
And okay. Pat.
So I now have me
sleep us for the week, and we've got 5 watching now with 3 thumbs up. It's a success.
Okay. Okay. Welcome to live chat. I don't want to learn more. I just want chat publicly. Oh, hang on. Chat publicly is Henry Hyde. But where's the chat window gone?
Well, I don't know. It's how it's going to look on an iPad. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, me either. So
you might not be able to see that being the or not being the administrator. So I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll shout out to folks who chime in, and if anybody has a question, we'll either ignore it or we'll go with it. So
what's really weird is the YouTube video is quite a long way behind.
Yeah.
The live. Oh, that's really freaky. Okay. Anyway, what I'll do is I will point out to people if they've not. I mean, if they've got their command, perhaps we could ask them. Pat says, "I can see the comments." Thank you, Pat. Okay. Perhaps could we ask the question of our viewers? Have you all played Commands and Colors Ancients? Can you just give us a quick yes or a thumbs up or something of that kind?
Yeah, I think a few things. I think I've got a few words about Commands and Colors. In fact, you and I have talked about it at length on my show, and I don't recall if we talked about it much on your show. But for crying out loud, I mean, I talked to Neil in the other meeps for about 2 hours about this game on one of my earlier episodes of the podcast. So,
all right, cool. Okay. All right. People are asking. So Simon says he's played Napoleonics. Yep. Pat G says he's played Memoir 44.
Close enough.
Thanks for that, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I will point out to people is what we've got laid out here. If I start with the Romans, okay. What you need to understand, guys, is that the different weights of troops, if you like, have different symbols and illustrations on the blocks. So anything green is kind of light-ish, and it's a green circle. Anything with a blue triangle is medium-ish, and anything with a red square is heavy-ish. Okay, so if I go along here, you can see from, I don't know if you can see from this end. Let's have a look. Let me push the camera a little further away so that this.
That's got it.
That about it? Okay. So the Roman lines on the Roman right flank, which is the left as I'm looking at it, there's a couple of units of light cavalry. Cavalry have 3 blocks per. If I drag my board across slightly so people can actually see that, but yeah, cavalry have 3 blocks per unit. Okay, and also, oh, there's another light cavalry unit. So there's 3 units of light cavalry. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention, was I? There's 3 units of light cavalry on his right flank. This is the cavalry that they've been talking about. And there is a commander there who is Massinissa, okay? And he is the leader. The leader can be attached to a unit, or he can move independently. There are rules for that. And basically, he sort of bolsters their morale. If they get a result that means that they have to retreat, he can cancel 1 retreat dice, basically, which is jolly useful. As can, if a unit has at least 2 adjacent units. That's right, isn't it, Jay?
Yes. 2 adjacent friendly units.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so there's light cavalry on the Roman right flank. Here we've got a whole bunch of light infantry. They're going to be javelin men types, because in Commands and Colours, slingers and archers have a separate type of counter, which you will see over on my side. So we've got 1, 2 units of light infantry there, another light infantry right in the centre, another light infantry here. There's some troops that look similar, but actually there's a white outer circle around a green inner circle, and that means they're auxiliaries. And so they, as well as being able to skirmish, they have a certain amount of hitting power, certainly more melee power than light infantry, who are quite weedy in hand-to-hand. So there's some auxiliaries here, and you've got, oh, I've got a random auxiliary block. I'll have to change that. That's outrageous. Yeah, so we've got auxiliaries there. We've got some more auxiliaries out on this flank as well. Okay, can you see that, guys? Right, moving my board back. Anything with blue triangles is medium infantry. Okay, so we've got typical legionaries, in other words. We've got 1, 2, 3 sorts of legionary there. And we've got heavy legionaries with red squares at the back here. They're really tough nuts to crack. More mediums over here and in the centre here with Scipio himself. Over on this flank, on the Roman left flank, there's 2 units of medium cavalry. Okay, they're quite decent. They're sort of standard cavalry, and those are with, who are they with? They are with Laelius. Lelidilo, or something like that. There's a song about that. So that's with Laelius. So that's the Romans. So lots of kind of infantry in the front line, cavalry on the flanks, and solid blocks of infantry kind of backing it all up. Over on the Carthaginian side here, we have, oh, let me hold it up to a camera somewhere. Can you see that, guys? That is heffalumps, lovely heffalumps, who come just with 2 blocks per unit. And obviously, the great thing about heffalumps is they can stomp everything in sight. On the other hand, they're rather vulnerable, and if they get, you know, if they don't like what's going on, they will stampede. And we need to check the stampede rules, but basically they can go off in pretty much any direction, can't they, Jay?
Yep.
Okay, so what I've got here protecting them, on one flank I've got some light infantry, a unit of light infantry, and on this side I've actually got some slingers, and I'll show you the symbol. There's a little kind of slingery symbol on that one, and they're quite interesting. It just makes a bit of variety. We don't have any light infantry archers, either of us, on this juncture. Nope. Over here on my left flank I have 2 units of light cavalry. Then on this flank I have 1 unit of medium cavalry. Oh, poor thing, all over on its own. My kind of main line's quite interesting because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of auxiliaries, which is kind of, they're all right, but they're not legionaries, that's for sure. on my right flank here, very interesting. I've got 1 unit of medium infantry, legionary type, and 2 units of warriors. Now, warriors are kind of interesting. They're sort of medium weight, but they can kind of move faster and further and potentially more ferociously than ordinary medium infantry until they lose a block. And at the point where they lose a block, they go back to being rather boring, don't they, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in my rear line, I have got 2 nice units of heavy infantry, one with Hannibal, one with Hasdrubal. Some more medium infantry over here. So I've got 2 units of medium infantry at the back. And that's it. I'm actually feeling rather vulnerable, I have to say. I feel quite heavily outnumbered and outpowered. It's got to be said. So when just like in the Commands and Colours Napoleonics, or I presume Memoir 44, I haven't played Memoir 44, if one of your units is destroyed, you have to hand the enemy commander one of these, which is a banner. And when all, in this case, when all your 8 banners have gone, you've lost. So that's cool. Then we have the combat dice, the famous combat dice. So on one face, you have the retreat symbol. Then on the opposite face, the way I've done it, because they're stickers, you can stick them wherever you like. But this is the kind of cross swords, which is quite a useful symbol because it basically murders virtually anything in sight. Then you've got the standard red, green, and blue. So if you're trying to kill off light infantry, for example, you're going to need to roll greens. Okay, green circles. If you want to kill anything medium or warriors, you need blue triangles. If you want to kill anything heavy, it's a red square. And then the final thing is the helmet symbol, the famous helmet symbol, which basically is what you're going to need to roll to kill a leader. It has some other uses as well, but that's the basic premise. Okay, and then it finally
in the dress rehearsal, I mentioned the wooden dice.
Oh, right.
Valley Games. These are the wooden dice. They are beautiful, beautiful dice. Yeah. Find them. They go for $15 to $20 on eBay and Amazon and other places. But they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. The Commands and Colors Napoleonics dice, the wooden dice that Valley Games made, are black with the appropriate symbols on them.
Yeah, I've just had a good idea that actually I've got this dice tray thing. Yeah. Which I will use to roll my dice so people can see what's going on.
Oh, and well, now you got to make it complicated. Because now I got to scrabble around for a tray of my own. I think we can make that work, though. That's all right.
Okay. So I'll just show people the final thing. If you're back on me, yeah go ahead. Are you back on me?
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm doing, showing people, is the command cards, which if you've played any of the other GMT Commands and Colours variants, you're going to be used to. The usual kind of order 2 units left flank, counter attack, order 4 units right, and all the rest of it. I'm just thinking, the special ones for ancients, there's a clash of shields, isn't there, Jay?
Yes.
Which is basically... it gives you is that the one where whatever the opponents tried to just play, instead you play it instead?
Well, you get the chance to hit first.
Oh, that was it. It's you get the chance to hit first.
Yeah.
That's what, oh, but hang on. No, that's the first strike. I need to dig out the Clash of Shields one. So first strike is basically... Oh, here we are. Clash of Shields is... Order all units adjacent to the enemy. Units battle with 2 additional dice in close combat. Units may not move before close combat, but may momentum advance after successful close combat. If eligible for bonus close combat, units battle with normal number of extra battle dice. So it's basically you get 2 extra dice, which can be murderous. Oh, there's the Storm of Arrows as well, isn't there? Well, that's another special one for Darken the Sky. All ranged weapons units may fire twice. No movement, only fire. Each ranged combat is resolved separately. So that can be useful if you've got a lot of missile troops, which actually we haven't. But never mind. But all the others, I think, are pretty much equivalent. Things like line command, inspired leadership in a particular sector. I am Spartacus. Roll dice equal to command. So that would be, because we've both got a command of 5, which is equal to the number of cards we're going to have in our hand. So roll 5 dice. For each unit symbol rolled, 1 unit of this type is ordered, and a leader symbol orders any unit or leader. Units may be ordered in any section. Ordered units battle with 1 additional die this turn. That's good. And if that comes up, you have to reshuffle the deck and discards. Reshuffle the deck and discards. I said that wrong, didn't I? So that's a good one for ancients. All the rest, order heavy troops, order light troops. They're all going to be pretty obvious, I think. Yeah. Oh, blimey.
I should note that Henry and I, for the sake of simplicity, are going to be using our own decks. So it's not going to be a precise. It's not going to be precisely like playing a regular game, but I think we're going to be okay like that.
Yeah, it just makes things so much simpler.
Pat asks, do you customize the command decks for the scenario or period? No. Just as far as the deck is provided by GMT Games, and the deck is what you get.
And it's pretty generic. It's not like there's anything specifically for Romans or Carthaginians or Persians or Greeks or anything. The cards are fairly generic. There's the actual main part of the rule set has, as you buy the supplements, they have special rules, like certain eras of Roman legionary actually have an extra block, don't they, Jay? They end up with 5 blocks instead of 4 or something.
There's something like that, and then there's they've got special abilities that they can attach to different units also.
Yeah. So I'm just shuffling my deck here. I've actually got my cards inside little polythene wallet things.
Yeah.
Which, oh God, I think it was my chum Guy recommended these to me ages ago.
This is what the regular card backs look like. I haven't been bothered to put my cards into into card sleeves yet.
Yeah, the only thing is with these card sleeves, it means riffle shuffling is out of the question. Yeah. So you have to do the old-fashioned shuffle. My dad would be proud.
Well, I think we've covered the basics, and then we can talk about the rules as we go for those who aren't familiar.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I think I'll also, if you switch to me a second, Jay, I'll just hold up the play sheet so people can just have a quick see of the play sheet. Guys, if you see, this is the useful, jolly useful play sheet, including the back page, which is probably the one I refer to the most, which reminds me of all the different troop types and how many dice they roll. And also there's certain unit types where the crossed sword symbol doesn't inflict a casualty. And that's primarily the light troops, isn't it? Who are
mostly
pretty wimpy. All in all, they're pretty wimpy. And then the other main refer bit is this side where you've got the ranged combat table, you know, the troops, the target troops and what you need to roll and stuff, and the close combat table, which is, as I recall, is pretty much exactly the same as in Commands and Colours Napoleonic. I've not played Memoir 44, by the way. Was that Pat who said he played Memoir 44? There we go.
That's one I'd like to add to my repertoire also.
Yeah, me too. Because there's the ACW version as well, the name of which...
Battle Cry.
Battle Cry, thank you.
Yeah. Which was my first Commands and Colors game, and then I quickly was offered and purchased Commands and Colors Ancients, the base set, plus the first 3 expansions for, care to guess how much?
Oh, God. I know what they ought to have cost you. Well, that's like $200 worth.
It was $100.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You lucky swine.
Yep. Oh, I do love this game. It's. I'm on the fence as to whether or not I prefer this or Napoleonics for my favorite. Ancient is a lot easier to teach newcomers because the units aren't as variable as they are in Napoleonics, but at the same time, there's some aspects of the Napoleonics version that that I really enjoy. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, for example, the combined, when you combine artillery fire with infantry fire, that's quite complex, isn't it?
Yep. And Pat says a board gamer friend has 44. We're planning on doing the campaign in the new year. Good deal there, Jay. Yeah, that was Jake Rose sold me those. If you were ever on TMP, back about 4 or 5 years ago, Captain Jake was his handle on TMP. But
right, okay.
Well, we should probably get started. Here that
a virtual handshake there.
We're about 24 minutes past Simon's prediction that you'd be blaming the dice, so we should probably get going.
Okay, virtual handshake, Jay.
Sounds good to me. All right. A quick hand.
So we have first of all, we have to deal ourselves our hand of 5 cards off the top of our deck.
Yep.
So, and of course, the viewers won't know what they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's my deck, and my discard pile is next to it. My discard and deck card.
All right.
So this is where I look at what I just drawn and scream.
Okay. Well, to get started, since I do go first, correct?
You do. Which I think is grossly unfair, but never mind.
Well, I'm going to start out with outflanked. And I'll just switch over to my camera real quick so folks can see.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Outflanked, and it says issue an order to 2 units and/or leaders in both the left and right sections. And you can see there's a little diagram at the bottom to indicate the sections. If you didn't mention already, the board in Commands and Colors is set up with left, right, and center. And then that's how you determine which
can people see your
units are going to be going from?
Can people see your dotted lines kind of showing where the sectors are?
Kinda, yeah.
Just about. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Not to be mistaken with the crease in the board, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll keep it on my board during the movement.
Yep.
During my movement, we'll just switch over to your board for your movement. And we'll make
because I need to try and mirror what you're doing with your pieces.
Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do is I've got 2 units on each flank to move, and so on my right, Henry, your left.
Yep.
That's going to be the light cavalry is going to move. Now they can move 4. They have a movement of 4, but I'm not gonna quite outrange my other light cavalry, so I'm just kind of dress my line a little bit.
We should also point out to people that if a light unit moves its full distance, it can't fire its weapons, can't shoot its bows or whatever.
Yes.
Correct? Or it can only use 1 dice as opposed to 2, depending on what they are.
Yep. Okay, so my units kind of crisscrossed there, Henry. So the unit with Massinissa ended up in D12. And
the unit in D12?
Yes, and the other unit ended up in D11.
So hang on. So you've got the unit so the one that's on the back row is staying where it is?
Yes.
Okay, buddy, I am with you. Okay.
And then on my left, medium cavalry can move 3, but they're not going to get too far. They're just kind of they're just kind of dressing themselves appropriately.
Have you switched over again? So your leader guy is on the outside?
That's correct.
So what hex is he in?
He's in D12.
Do you mean D1?
Well, I've got.
Oh, I see. What's happened is I did the wrong flank first. I was mirroring rather than. Okay, but it's fine. So you've got medium cavalry in D1 and D2, correct?
Yes.
Medium cavalry in D1 and D2, and light cavalry in D11 and D12.
Yes. And for those watching at home, notice that the leaders are on the outside flank, and then the leaderless units are on the inside, but they have 2 adjacent friendly units, so they will ignore. They'll ignore retreat banners.
Okay, so I have So I have got the cavalry. Yes, I have. That's right. Yeah. I'm looking at how I've. Yes, that's right. So you've got medium cavalry with the leader in D1, the other medium cavalry in D2.
Yep.
You've got light cavalry in D11, and the light cavalry with the leader in D12.
Correct.
Okay, buddy. So that was your move.
That's my move. I draw another card.
Discard that one. Draw another one.
All right, and we're ready for your first turn, sir.
Okay, mate. So this is where it's like, oh my god. Okay, well, timing is everything, isn't it? Okay, well, I think what I'm going to have to do. Oh, okay, it is. It's going to have to be the big one.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you see my card?
Oh, inspired leadership.
Inspired center leadership. Leaders hex +4. So issue an order to units under one leader's command, and I might as well choose which of them was Hannibal. Hannibal, this guy, right?
Yep.
And 4 adjacent linked hexes. So that means I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, any combination. So long as they're in linked hexes, I can command them. Or 1 unit of your choice. Well, I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I will be doing the inspired center leadership because it's time to get them heffalumps moving. So I'll leave him to last. So 4 adjacent linked hexes. That gives me a lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean the extent of that is basically my entire center. Well, I suppose well, yeah, they are adjacent and linked. I could go that way, but I can't see much point at the moment. So, okay, this is where I remind myself, how far do heffalumps move? 2. So we might as well start lumbering forwards. God help me. So this is going to be a lot of blocks, people. So where do I want to go? Then move 2. There is a rule, isn't there, that cavalry don't like heffalumps, correct?
Well, let's take a look.
When cavalry heffalumps fight cavalry, there's some sort of good thing. Can't remember. Right, so I'm moving, guys. 1, 2. We're sloping that way. 1, 2. 1, 2. Take the light infantry with you. 1, 2.
It's I think it's an extra hex of retreat
that they inflict on the cavalry.
For cavalry, right?
Okay. So we're going. This is auxiliary. Auxiliary infantry can move. How far can auxiliaries move? 2. Auxiliaries 2. Okay, so 2, so they can keep pace with the heffalumps. Because the one thing you don't want to do, guys, is leave your heffalumps exposed and alone. So the boss man, because they were linked. So do I want to bring warriors as well? Because I could. Oh God, this is. Now if he stays with heavy infantry, he's just going to go 1, and I will take up some heavy infantry in support. So yeah, this is a big move, guys. This might be the.
It might be a bit too big of a move because wasn't it 4?
Yeah, but it's leaders hex +4. So is this one of these rules we're going to have an interpretation question?
Well, I think it's 4 units, not 4 hexes. Or not within 4 hex range.
Leaders hex and 4 adjacent linked hexes.
Yeah, and you've moved what, 7, 8 units?
Oh right, okay. So this is where you've it's a classic situation where for the all time you've interpreted that rule differently from me and all the other players I've ever played with. So yeah, because it's basically up to 4 hexes in all directions is the way we've always played it. You there, Jay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you reading up?
Yeah. Okay, so here, I'll switch it over so the folks can... If you've got the 2005 printing, on page 16...
I've got the 2009 printing.
Well, hopefully it's in the section for command cards. And there's a diagram that says, the 2 examples above show 2 possible ways a leadership card can be used to activate a leader's hex, plus 4 adjacent linked hexes.
Oh, right. Well, hang on. That's not in this. Let's have a look.
If you want to look at your screen, I've got it up on the.
Oh, right. That's I don't have that diagram.
Of course, we're using different editions of the rules also.
I don't have that diagram, Jay. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, okay, you're right. Okay, in which case I need to move some troops back. Damn. Okay, that's all right.
Not
so
to be an anorak, but actually, I think you'll find.
No, that is fine, mate. Wow, do you know what? No one's ever pointed that diagram out to me. Right, let me go back to where I started. I bet the folks at home are loving this. That Henry, oh, he's notorious. Oh, don't let him get away with it. Oh, no, he's a right bastard, that Henry is. Let's put things back then. Oh, that card then is a lot more wimpy than I'd hoped.
Well, that's okay.
Right, so I think they
nice use of the pepper pot voice also. The Monty Python pepper pots.
Wait a minute.
Not spam!
Oh, no, it's... hello, Mrs. Smoker. Oh, hello, Mrs. Non-Smoker. What you been doing? Oh, I've been shopping. What you bought then? Oh, a piston engine. A piston engine? Why have you bought a piston engine? Oh, it was a bargain.
Bonus points for such a deep cut also. Most people usually go for
okay.
Holy Grail, so...
Okay. Well, I'm back. I'm back where I was. So let's start again, because that's a very different kettle of fish then, buddy.
Oh, yes.
In which case, I will do the following. I will move forward. That unit of Heffalumps, that unit of Heffalumps, that unit of auxiliaries, and the boss man. Okay?
I'm with you.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, so we're moving.
So we've got elephants now in E6 and E5.
Yep.
We've got an auxiliary unit in F5.
Gotcha.
And the boss with his heavy infantry is in H5.
Gotcha.
Move I6 to H5.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, okay, thanks for helping me reinterpret that blooming card.
Oh, no worries.
I've now drawn a fresh card. Obviously, I'm not in range to do any shooting or anything of that kind, folks. Sorry to disappoint you, whilst my Cumberland sausages from breakfast this morning repeat on me.
Not a problem at all.
Okay, so what's the new card I've just drawn? Oh, boring. Oh. Okay, you may hear some muttering from this side of the room. Okay, oh, that's interesting. Interesting in a not very interested kind of way. Seriously? Is that my hand of cards? Okay, folks.
Okay, I'm going to play a card called Move, Fire, Move.
Mm. You swine, sir.
And it says order light foot and light mounted units equal to command, so that'd be 5.
Yeah.
Units may move, may then fire, and then may move again. All units moving first must do so before any fire.
Yeah.
After all ranged fire, units may move again. No battle is possible after the second move, whether taken or not. Lightfoot may move through a friendly unit.
Yeah.
All right.
Card for you.
Yes. Okay, so, and you know what I'm gonna do is actually, okay, now you do all your movement, then your combat normally. So what we're gonna do is we'll move this auxilia here. So that'll be 1, and I'll just kind of set this.
So it's only going to be shooting and no close combat, yeah?
Correct. This auxilia will shoot. This auxilia will shoot. That's 3. These that's not auxilia. That's lights. These lights will move, and I'm tipping the block up so we can see that they've been ordered.
Okay, so you need to tell me what hexes you've activated there, mate. I can't quite see.
I moved the auxilia from C3 to D3.
C3 to D3, yeah.
C4 is ordered but has not moved.
Yeah.
C6 is ordered but has not moved.
Yeah. Okay.
E8 moved up to D7.
Yeah.
And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move D11 up to E8.
D11. Oh, because it includes cavalry, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So E8.
Yes.
Oh my God. E8. Oh, crikey. Wow. Daring stuff.
Fortune favors the bold, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's going to get real interesting. Now I did find a tray to roll some dice in. So what we're going to do first is I'll go from left to right, my left to my right.
Yep.
So we'll start with the auxilia in D3. They moved 1, so they roll 1 die for fire combat.
Correct. And it's against elephants.
So I'll need a red, and you've got 2 supported units there, so supporting units, so they'll ignore flags. So I gotta get reds, and it's a green, no effect. Okay. This auxilia unit in C4 will fire. They did not move. They will throw 2 dice. Oh, I should note I'm shooting at this elephant here in I guess it'd be
the closest one, yeah.
Yeah, E5.
Yeah.
Range for auxilia and light infantry is 2, so that's 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2 from both of these units. So, oh, nothing. Can you even see that? Maybe
no.
Maybe that's a little bit better. There we go.
Yeah, that's a bit better. Those dice are quite shiny, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So I've got the banner, which doesn't do any good because they're supported, and a helmet, which doesn't do any good in this case either. Okay, so they've shot.
Also, I noticed that against... Oh, no, is this the elephants? If elephants get sword hits, they roll again.
Okay.
I was wondering if that was if you're rolling against elephants. But no, that's if elephants do it.
Yep. Okay, so my lights in C6 will fire at that same unit because they are 1, 2 hexes away.
Gotcha, yeah.
2 medium, nothing. 2 blues, nothing.
Cool.
Okay, now my lights in D7 will shoot at the one on your left. That's in E6.
Correct, yeah.
So they move, they only get 1 die. Nothing.
Yeah.
And finally, my cavalry in E8 will shoot at the at your left elephant,
Yeah.
and they move, so they get 1 die also. Ah, nothing.
Oh, I can't tell you how relieved I am. Because that's been my nightmare. Your swarm of light troops kind of trumping up and just blatting my poor elephants.
Okay, and since it is a move, fire, move, they will move back to their original positions.
Okay, so the light cavalry go back to D11.
Correct.
Okay, then you've got infantry going back to C8.
Correct.
And C3 and C.
That's it.
C3.
Yep.
That it?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, you can see where I'm at. Okay, I would say bad luck, Jay, but that wouldn't be sincere. So,
well, at least you're honest.
oh, thank God for that. Right. Okay. So now it's me. So you're discarding your card and picking up a new one, yeah?
Yep. We've got a long string of comments here, so let's go ahead and. Okay, Pat at some point said seems a bit much to me. This must be in relation to your trying to cheat on the
the number of adjacent hexes thing.
Yes, and then Pat also says friggin' Hannibal always been in the rules of honorable combat. Simon says live action cheating is a special program content bonus. Pat says hello, Jean-Paul. So hello to Jean-Paul, whoever you are. Pat says, is that Cav or airborne? And then Simon says, what's the significance of orders but not moved? That allowed me to have the troops fire.
Correct.
But not move.
Correct.
And then Pat confirms, I think they're just shooting. There we go.
Okay.
And Pat says, lowest bidder provides bent javelins.
Okay, I'm ready.
Next time I buy javelins from Rufius the Younger.
Absolutely. Okay, I am going.
It is your go, Henry.
I'm going to issue an order, mate.
No, man.
And that order is order light troops. Okay.
Oh, go ahead and throw that back up if you would. I'm back on your screen now. Order light troops. Okay, that's good for me.
Okay. Issue orders to a number of light foot and light mounted units less than or equal to your command. Light foot units, including auxilia, may move through a friendly unit. So this is where I think I need to get some support up for my Heffalump. So I'm going to bring light infantry support up here. So I can move 5, obviously, because my command is 5.
Yes.
So I've got those light infantry there.
Those are the slingers?
Those are the slingers, indeed. Well done. I've got quite a few auxilia. I've also got these javelineers. So movement for lights is 2, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So 1, I'm going to move those there. So that's 2. I'm going to bring up some auxilia. 1, 2. And I can move through. So I'm actually going to move those through. So that's my 4th unit. And I've got 1 more. So I'm going to bring these auxilia up as well. So, whoops, 1, 2. What happened there? Throwing them around. Okay, so I now have some lights in E8.
Yep.
I have auxilia in E7.
Tracking.
I have auxilia in F6.
Got it.
I have auxilia in G7.
Yes, sir.
And I have the light slingers in E4.
Got it.
Okay. Now, having moved them, they are in range to do some shooting.
Okay.
And I've forgotten how far slingers can shoot.
3.
3?
3.
Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? Oh, it is. Oh, that's good. I can shoot 3. I don't need to use that full extent of the range. Right, okay. The slingers.
Okay.
are going to shoot at the medium cavalry who are in D2.
I hear you. Bring it.
Obviously, they're only going to roll 1 dice.
Yep, for movement.
Yep. And can you see my thingy?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. It's a banner.
Okay.
But they have a leader in an adjacent hex.
No, that doesn't matter. What matters here is that he's got 2 adjacent friendly units.
He has got 2 adjacent friendly units, but he also has an adjacent leader.
Well, that doesn't matter for the banner, though.
Does it not?
Yeah, the leader only counts if he's in the same hex for retreat purposes.
Oh, okay.
Where the leader in an adjacent hex matters is when we are conducting close combat.
Oh, yes, well done. Yes, you're quite right. Well done, that man. Okay, so those slingers did nothing. So I've got here some auxilia who are going to shoot at your medium infantry that have got your boss man, Scipio, in it.
My brother, Chris, chimes in with, "Good morning, gents." Well, good morning, broski.
Morning, Chris. See, Chris has got up at a more civilized time than you.
He actually gets up about this time on Sundays anyway, yeah.
Oh. Right, so I'm shooting at C7. My guys in E7 are shooting at C7 with 1 dice.
Not a problem.
Okay. And they inflict a blue, which is a kill on that medium unit.
Okay, now you also have a chance to kill Scipio.
I do, because he's with them, and I have to roll, is it 2?
2 dice, and you have to get 2 helmets.
Well, you never know. This would be a turn up of the books, wouldn't it?
Nope, no. Not today.
But I did kill 1 from that medium unit.
Yep, first blood, first blood.
Yay! Tossed casually into the box. Cool. Okay, so my light infantry adjacent are going to shoot at the same hex. Okay?
Ah.
They get a helmet.
Doesn't do any good.
Doesn't do any good, sadly. Wouldn't it be nice if, oh, that means they killed him? No, they haven't. So I think I'm done on that move. Not bad.
No, not terrible at all.
It's all right.
Actually did something.
Actually did something. I can live with that. So I discard that card, draw a new one, and oh, God. Okay. Right. I'm okay. I'm okay. Husbanding your cards, ladies and gentlemen. This is the secret in Commands and Colours. For the right moment, or just praying that you get a decent card at some point. That's the other tactic.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and keep things rolling, because I think we're establishing our battle rhythm, as we call it.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and order 3 units right.
Okay.
And this could potentially be kind of risky for me, so we'll just see how this goes. Crap. You know what? Well,
I know what I'd do, but you're not me. That was helpful, wasn't it?
Dang it. I thought I knew what I wanted to do, but yeah, it helped it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. These lights, no, they're not right. Okay, these rights are going to move C10, the light infantry, and C10.
Yep.
Are going to move up to E9.
Wow. That's a bit funky.
And then my medium and C9 are going to move to D8.
Wow.
You got that?
Yep.
And then my auxilia in B10 are going to move up to D9.
Oh, okay. Trying to cave in my little flank there.
Hopefully.
Okay, I've got that.
At a slight risk. Okay?
Yeah, I think so. So you've now got medium troops in D8.
Yes.
Auxilia in D9.
Yes, sir.
Light troops in E9.
That is correct.
Okay, buddy.
All right, so starting off, we're going to attack with the light infantry in E9 on your light infantry in E8.
Oh.
That will be 2 dice.
Yep.
Okay, I've got my board here. Okay. I think
and you're going to need greens and banners.
Yep. Oh, I got 1 each.
You got a green and a banner.
Yes, sir.
And because they're out of the flank on their own, that will count.
Yes, it will.
Oh, hang on. I'm taking... I just took a block off your unit. Hang on.
Now.
Okay, right. Let's have a look. So, mine are in that one. So, I need to retreat. And I will retreat to F8 or F7. I'm going to retreat to F8.
Okay.
Okay.
That's quite all right. All right. Well then. Now, I do have the option of taking what's called a momentum advance because the unit vacated the hex. So if I wanted to, I could advance into this hex, but I'm not going to. I'm just kind of, for those who aren't familiar with Commands and Colors Ancients, most units can do what's called an advance. If they shift a unit or destroy it, they can occupy the recently unoccupied hex. Yeah. But I'm not going to do that in this case. And my mediums who are spoiling for a fight are left there sad and dejected and gritting their teeth at the missed opportunity.
Yep. Yep. And in my book of the 2009 edition, at least that's on page 17, Momentum Advance. Okay, buddy. So that was your move.
Yeah, that's my move. I draw another card, and we go ahead and shift back to you.
Wow. Okay. This is all getting very, 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 very groovy. Oh, but not too groovy, particularly when I look at the cards I've got in my blooming hand. How about... Oh, this is... One of the problems with Commands and Colors, because of you're constrained by the cards in your hand, is trying to maintain any kind of momentum of an attack. It all gets a bit fragmented. Okay. I could do that. That might be very funky. Yeah, I'm going to do that simply because it's just mad, and I'm in a mad kind of mood. So he said, checking how far things move. Okay, they can move 3, and they can move 2. Ah, right. Yes, that's right. Oh, yes. Ah, of course. Okay, this gets interesting. Okay, the card I'm going to play is, perhaps peculiarly, Order Medium Troops.
All right.
Okay, and it's issue an order to a number of medium foot and medium mounted units less than or equal to your command. So again, up to 5. So I am looking, obviously, at my right flank here. This is where warriors are interesting, because under these circumstances they'll only be able to move 1 hex.
Yes.
If they were charging in, they could move 2.
Yes.
So they're quite groovy under the right circumstances, but the fact is they're so far away from anything at the moment that they wouldn't be able to use that special ability, so I better do something about that. So 5 medium units anywhere on the field, basically. So since I've got 5 medium units, that makes it really easy for me. So I'll start with it over on my left flank. In I-10, I have a unit of medium infantry who I'm quite simply going to move to I-9, and that will be their move.
Yep. Okay.
So they end up next to Hasdrubal.
Yep.
Okay, over on my right flank, let's start with the cavalry,
Okay.
who can move 3. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets really interesting. Why not? What the hell? Okay, so we're going to move my medium cavalry from H2.
Okay.
We're going to sound the bugles and charge into hex E3
Okay.
to then attack your cavalry who are in D2. But we'll get to that battle in a moment.
It should be noted that you do not have to declare combat actions until the combat phase.
Correct. But it's like, what the heck? It's obviously what I'm going to do.
Fortune favors the bold, Henry.
Absolutely. So down here with the 2 units of warrior infantry. So the warrior infantry that are in H4 are going to move to G4.
Okay.
The warrior infantry in H3 are going to move to G3.
Got it.
And the medium infantry plodding along behind from I4 are going to move into H3.
Got it.
Which just brings them all a bit closer to the action, as it were.
I like it.
Okay. So now let's do this fight between my guys in E3 and yours in D2.
Yes.
So I get to roll with medium cavalry. It is close combat dice. 3 close combat dice, correct?
Yep.
And I need blues. So hang on, let me get. I like a double-handed shake first.
That's fair. You're looking for blues and swords and multiple banners.
Yep. 2 blues.
Snap.
So that is 2 of your blocks blatted.
I should have noted also that I had the option to evade.
True, with cavalry or light troops.
Only blues would have counted.
Yeah.
But I get to fight back, and you never know. I might just kill every single one of those bastards.
Yeah, because you still fight at full strength. So effectively, combat is simultaneous.
Yes. Kind of.
Kind of.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 3 dice back.
Yep.
And I got 2 helmets and a banner. So what that means is since I've got the adjacent leader, this unit counts helmets. So Henry's going to lose 2.
Is that right? Because you got the leader adjacent.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's just not fair. That is. I'm going to sulk now.
Well, we need to take a look at retreats because I believe you're going to retreat 2 hexes under normal circumstance. Oh, you can retreat off to G2 without any.
Why do I need to retreat?
Because I got a banner on you.
Oh, did you? I didn't notice the banner.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I got 2 helmets and a banner.
Oh, boo.
Yes.
So I have to retreat. Do I have to retreat my full move distance? I can't remember.
I believe yes. I think it's evading that you have the option of your distance, but on retreat you have to move the full distance. But I will double check just to be sure.
In which case, man, that's really horrible.
Okay, hold on. For each flag rolled on the target unit, the unit must move 1 movement back toward its own side of the battlefield.
That's it. So I've got to move back my 3 hexes, yeah.
A movement is the maximum number of hexes a unit moves when ordered.
Yep.
Except warriors retreat 2 hexes, and elephants and auxilia retreat 1 hex.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm going to go back to 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go back to H2.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, I'm sulking now. So I draw a fresh card. Okay. Over to you, buddy.
Well then, that's something else.
It is something else. Very frustrating.
I quite like that round. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Well, it's very frustrating if you come close to demolishing an enemy unit, but not quite. And also that leader thing. Man, I'd forgotten that. That's really horrible.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead.
It's really horrible.
I think I'm going to dagnabbit.
Man, that's really, really horrible.
Oh, I don't know. It's not that bad. Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to do, Henry. I'm going to order medium units, or medium troops, issue an order to medium foot and medium mounted units equal to command. And this is going to get real interesting real fast because there's going to be a lot of fighting.
Okay.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. So my command is 5. Whew. Okay, here we go. All right, my mediums in D8 are going to move to D7.
So your mediums in D8.
We'll move to D7.
I'm trying to find D. Oh, right. I'll move to D7.
Yep.
Okay.
Scipio and his mediums will move to C7.
Hang on. I've already got Scipio and his medium.
Sorry, to D6.
All right. Yeah.
The mediums at C5 are going to move to D5.
Oh, yeah. I can see what's coming.
Let's see, who's it? Laelius and his medium cavalry will move from D1 to E3.
Yeah.
And the cavalry in D2 will move to D3.
Okay.
All right.
So we've got medium troops in D7. We've got medium troops with Scipio in D6. We've got medium troops in D5.
Yep.
We've got medium cavalry, the single block in D3, and the medium cavalry with the boss man in E3.
Yes, and actually, if I may,
yep,
I'm going to hope for some... this is going to be slightly risky. Yeah, this is going to be slightly risky, but I'm going to go for it. Instead of D3, I'd like to move that single block of medium cavalry into D4.
Yeah, go on, buddy.
Okay. All right, so combat. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh my All right, God. So we're going to start on my left, your right.
Okay.
Start with Laelius and his medium cavalry in E3 attacking those slingers.
Yeah.
Would you like to evade?
Yep. I think so. Okay. Now, remind me of the evade rule.
Okay. When being attacked in close combat, the defender may announce the unit is going to make an evade move instead of staying and fighting in close combat.
Yeah.
The unit attacking determines and rolls the proper number of close combat battle dice against the evading unit, but only symbols that match the evading unit will score a hit. All other symbols rolled, including swords and flags, are ignored.
So you're going to need greens.
So I got a hit on greens. You can evade back. I think there's an evade.
Oh, the same move, isn't it? So 2 hexes?
Yes.
Yeah, looking at evade procedure. An evade movement is a 2-hex move towards the unit's own side of the battlefield.
Yes.
An evade move of 1 hex is possible and is permitted, but only if it is the only possible hex available.
Yep.
And obviously you can't evade into impassable terrain and units and that.
Et cetera, et cetera. Right. All right, okay. So here's my roll. 3 dice. We're looking for greens only.
Yep.
Not a 1.
Oh, thank God for that.
Not a 1.
I am going to evade these boys back into G5.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Okay.
They will move up. They will go ahead and conduct a momentum advance and battle.
So they're moving into E4 and taking on the elephants.
And they're going to attack the elephants.
Okay, now this is where cavalry attacking elephants, I'm sure there's a thing.
Yeah. If you happen to roll a banner, or actually in this case it'll be multiple banners that you'll have to roll, it'll be an extra hex, so I will have to retreat 4 hexes if you happen, and this is going to be bad for me, but I'm hoping for good things to come.
Okay, so elephant, okay. I'm trying to see where the thing is about. I said elephants have attacked heavy cavalry noise. Oh, okay. If attacked by elephants, retreat 3 hexes. Okay, so all right. So that's basically the only effect that the Heffalump has on your attack on me.
Right.
Okay, go on.
Okay, 3 dice. This could get real exciting here in a second.
Elephants are heavy, so you need red squares.
Yeah, red squares, swords, banners, and helmets. Okay, so that's 2 swords. They're gone.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, my God. Well, that was...
Oh, hold on a second. May ignore 1 hit and 1 flag when attacked by cavalry or chariot. That's the other thing. Okay, so you can ignore 1 sword.
Okay, so I have 1 Heffalump left.
Yes.
Okay. So this is where, thank you God, I thought there was something. Elephants use the same dice as the opposing unit uses. So this is where I get 3 dice to battle back, because we're battling back, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to show my dice tray, Jay?
There you go.
Okay, so I'm battling back, and I need blue, all the standard stuff. So blues and swords, and oh no, I re-roll if I get swords, don't I? Because I'm elephants.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is it's quite complicated. Why do I? Yes, I do. I roll again on sword hits. Okay. Because it means that elephant casualties inflicted by elephants are more sort of randomized. Okay, so here we go. I've got 2 reds and 1 blue, so you lose 1 block.
Yep. And then you've got the chance for killing Laelius. That's 2 dice looking for 2 helmets.
Looking for 2 helmets, you never know. Oh, nope. 1 helmet and 1 blue.
Okay.
Okay, buddy, that was exciting.
Okay.
Ugh. That was close.
Woo.
For a moment there, my heart sank.
Okay. Coming back at you.
Who's this with now?
Okay, this is from D4 on those same Heffalumps.
Okay, go on.
3 dice.
Yeah.
And I got a helmet. I've got an adjacent leader, and I got a helmet.
And that counts against elephants too?
Yep, they are Dunzo McFunzo.
Well, so much for Zippo Circus today.
AMF.
So did you want to momentum advance with them?
No.
Probably a wise move. It's a bit risky.
Yeah.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I award Jay a banner because he's eliminated a unit.
And if you're since you can see my screen, I've got the banners down here. So I've got 1 of Henry's, and he has none of mine yet. So all right. Well, let us continue with the onslaught. And this is going to be pretty dicey here in a second. You know what? Let's go ahead and attack your auxilia that are
Over
in
in
D7
D7. Yeah.
from my mediums in D7.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 dice.
Yeah, and I'm not going to evade.
Well, you can't evade. Auxilia cannot evade.
Oh, can they not? I thought they could along with light infantry.
They cannot.
Okay. Well, if they can't, if you say I can't, then I can't.
Fair enough. All right, so looking at the situation, banners aren't going to do any good because you've got 2 adjacent friendly units. Greens, swords, and helmets will count because I have Scipio right next door.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a green.
Yep.
I've got a sword. I've got a helmet. So that's 3 blocks right off.
Oh my god.
Oh, that doesn't show very well, does it? You know, those black dice of yours are pretty handy for that purpose. I'm going to switch dice.
Okay.
That higher contrast just works nicer. Okay, but yeah, you're losing 3 blocks and may battle back.
Okay, so I may battle back an auxilia. Battle back with 3 dice. Okay. So can the folks at home see me?
They can.
Okay. So I'm looking for blue triangle swords or multiple
banners. Yeah.
So I've got 1 blue triangle. So 1 block goes and a green and a helmet. So they don't count for anything. So you lose 1 block off your unit in D7.
Yep. And you lost 3, right?
I lost 3. So I suspect I'm about to get wiped out.
Oh, that is, well, you know what? That's probably a good idea. Yeah, what the hell. All right, Scipio is going to send his guys to those auxilia. So D6 to E7.
Yep.
Decisions. Tell you what, my mediums in D5 are going to attack the Heffalumps first.
Your mediums in D5 are going to attack the Heffalumps first. Oh, okay.
All right, so back to me. 4 dice. Black dice. Hopefully these will show up better in this camera.
Okay.
Well, not much. Okay, we got a...
1 helmet.
So you lose 1.
Okay, so my Heffalumps... So you were rolling 3 dice, so I roll the same?
4 dice.
4 dice. I roll the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, back to me. I need lots of blues. Okay. Okay, I've got 1 blue, 1 banner, but the banner gets ignored, doesn't it? Because you've got adjacent support.
Yep.
So I've taken 1 unit, 1 block off that unit in D5, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Cold comfort.
Okay.
But at least I'm still there.
Yep. Scipio now will attack out of D6 into E7 on those auxilia.
Perhaps we should also point out to people that the defender has to decide against whom they're going to battle back. Because I could have said, well, I'm not going to battle back against the D5 and save it until the follow-up attack. But given the circumstances, the likelihood is that, well, I might not have survived that first attack. So...
I thought you had to battle back against the unit you just fought.
Sorry?
In close combat, the defending enemy unit may battle back against the attacking unit if... Yeah, so you have to battle back against the attacking unit.
Yeah, but I can... But since you're going to attack me with 2 different units, I could choose which of those 2 units I want to battle back against.
Well, you could defend... You could battle back against both of them.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's always been my interpretation anyway.
Oh, that's interesting because it's... Here we go, folks. More... No, that's fine. I like your interpretation. So if I survive this second one, I can also battle back against this attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's some reading going on, folks, which is why it's gone quiet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's some pithy comments back and forth. So Pat says, "Slingers, run away, run away." Chris says it's always dicey in gaming. Pat, God love you, says, "Jay, you need to run a GoFundMe for a better camera, or Chris needs to have a word with Mrs. J." And Chris, to my defense, says, "Pat, it's not his camera, it's his internet out in the sticks." Yeah, it might be the camera also. It's a 10-year-old camera. So anyway, okay, so back to the fighting. Okay, so Scipio, did Scipio fight? No, Scipio has not fought yet. I just need to decide where Scipio is going to fight.
So you're going to attack my Heffalump?
Yeah. 4 dice against the pachydermatic beast.
Yep.
He's gone. Twice over because I got swords and I got a helmet.
Man, okay, so you got another banner, buddy.
Yay!
You are 1/4 of the way there.
And now's the decision point. Do I go ahead and momentum advance and attack that Auxilia?
So,
yeah, why not? I got a good chance. So, fortune favoring the bold yet again. The Scipio will advance into E6 and attack the Auxilia in E7. And he gets him with the green.
Or he gets 1.
Yep.
Oh, right. So this the one that's on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
E7, yep.
Okay.
Got to go after that low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
And he will hold there. Okay, so that's another banner for the forces of well, I was going to say enlightenment and reason, but that's not anyway. Okay. And I draw another card. Woo! What a turn.
Hang on. Okay. Right. Yeah, we should make it a clear point out to people that it's only because you've got a leader with you there that you're able to do the momentum advance and a bonus close combat.
Yes. Yeah.
If
leaders
you didn't have a leader with them, they couldn't do that.
Correct.
Okay. Right. Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Are you finished mashing me up?
Just for now.
Man, I'm not going to talk to you again. That's...
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay, right. This is horrible. Okay. Right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be mad. Oh, I'm going to be mad. Oh, I'm going to be so mad. You'll like this. As the song used to go, not a lot, but you'll like this. I'm going to do a mad thing. I am going to do a mad thing. I'm going to use... Right. The card I'm playing is Order 2 Units Right. Okay? Which is a bit of a wimpy card in many respects.
Well, real quick, my brother Chris says, Henry, you not talking to him will still take hours.
I forgive you, Chris. Okay.
2 units right, you say.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, this is going to be mad. Utterly mad. The 2 units I'm ordering are my 2 warrior units.
Oh, okay.
To attack your medium cavalry with the boss.
Yep.
So I'm moving my warrior units into F4 and F3.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
And, you know, it's like, what the hell? And so my warrior units...
I will evade.
You want to evade?
Yeah, I will evade.
Oh, you coward. Where do you want to evade to, buddy?
Well, the only place I can go is D3.
Okay. Right. Ah, that's so boring.
Well, do you want to stand in front of 2 units of Celt-Iberians as they come screaming at you?
I thought that's what you did on most Saturday nights, mate. Okay. Right, so that was a really quick turn, folks.
Well, you still get to attack. You get to fight with one of them.
Do I?
Yeah, just all you can roll are blues.
But I have to get blues, don't I?
Yep.
And I roll 3 dice. Warriors? 3 dice. Warrior infantry roll. Hang on, it's 4 dice, isn't it? Because it's 4.
Yeah, because it's the full unit still.
I'm still the full unit. That's the other bonus, ladies and gentlemen. They get an extra dice compared to medium infantry when they're still fully. Okay, so can you see the thing?
Yep.
I need blues.
Oh, you got one.
And 2 leaders.
Well, that doesn't matter yet.
I know, but I got one of them.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll your 2 dice for the leader kill.
Okay, I need to reproduce what these dice were already showing. And I don't.
Nope. Okay. Whew.
Oh, that was a bit boring, all things considered. So I now have to pick a new card. Okay, that's funny. Your turn, buddy.
Okay, well, I'm going to order light units, and we're gonna get moving here. And that's up to 5 because that's my command rating.
Yeah.
So we will go ahead and move these lights up.
So what unit's that?
This is the light infantry that was in C8. They're going to move up to E8.
Okay. Yep.
All right. And my auxilia in E10, or as you were, D9. Those auxilia are going to move to F9.
Okay. Nicely coordinated stuff, Jay. I'm impressed.
Correction. Yeah, F9. The lights in E9 will be ordered.
Yeah.
And then let's go ahead and my light cavalry in D11. Well, my light Massinissa. Oh no, I don't want to do that. We'll move from D12 to H12. No.
Oh. No?
Yeah, H12. Or yeah, H12, and the light cavalry in D11 will move to G12.
Okay.
And again, I'm just setting these blocks on edge so I know which units were ordered.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
Okay, so let's start with the auxilia. Well, you know what? Actually, yeah, that's fine. The auxilia in F9 are going to attack your light infantry in F8. Would they like to? No, actually, let me restate that. Yeah, my lights in E8 are going to attack your lights in F8. And that'll be 2 dice.
Okay.
And they may evade if they wish.
No.
Okay. 2 dice coming at you. Got a banner. So that's a retreat.
Okay. So they're retreating to H8.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, that's those guys.
Okay.
Okay, now my light cavalry in G12 will attack your light cavalry in H11.
Yep.
That's 2 dice.
Yep.
Would they like to evade?
No.
Okay. So they're going to count greens. They're not going to count swords.
Yep.
But they are going to count helmets, and they'll count. Oh, they'll have to count multiple banners.
Okay.
And they got a green.
Okay.
That's 1 block off yours, and then you can fight back.
Yeah, I'm going to battle back with, where are we, 2 dice, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, and 1 banner, 1 helmet, so you ignore that.
No, I take the banner.
You do?
Yeah, I don't have 2 adjacent.
Yeah, but you got a lead.
Yeah, that only counts for close combat results, not for retreat, not for ignoring retreat.
Sure.
Yep. Okay. So they're going to retreat back to C10.
To C10.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, no, C12. They'll retreat to C12. I'm sorry.
C12.
Charlie 12, yes.
Attention.
Sound good?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just I'm still. Again, I thought that the leader in an adjacent unit enabled you to ignore banners, but
unfortunately, no.
Maybe the leader's attached. Leaders.
Were you kind of humming British Grenadiers there?
That's right. Yeah. Booster. Okay. A unit. Oh, right. Yes, you're right. Okay. So they only disregard the flag when the leader's actually attached to the unit.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Right. That's okay. So what's happening here?
Okay. So what we've got now is Massinissa in H12 is going to attack your light cavalry in I12.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
2 dice, and I'm going to hope for banners. Greens and banners are what I'm looking for, although I'll take helmets also. Nothing.
Ah, relief. I will battle back. And I get a helmet and a banner. So that's nothing. Okay, buddy. That was your move.
Yep, just to get us updated while you look at your cards, we had some rules discussion back and forth between Pat and Chris. And then Simon said, "Got to grab some lunch, guys. Great show. Hope I'm back before the Carthaginians totally collapse."
Oh, ye of little faith. Okay. Right. I'm going to play a funky card.
Bring it.
I am Spartacus.
That's a good one.
Roll dice equal to commands. That's 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For each unit symbol rolled, 1 unit of this type is ordered, and a leader symbol orders any unit or leader.
All blues and banners.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to roll banners, and I don't want to roll swords. Then, so there's only a 2/3 chance actually. So, bunch of dice. So the banner's useless, the sword's useless. I can order 2 light units and 1 heavy unit. Okay?
Okay.
And I now have to reshuffle my deck and discards, and the units that I've ordered battle with one additional die this turn. So I'll do the thing, and then I'll do my reshuffle thing. So.
Okay, I will go ahead and shuffle my deck also.
Okay, buddy. Right, so I've got 2 lights and 1 heavy. Well. So. My elephants. My surviving elephants in G8.
Yep.
Are going to move to E7.
Oh, look at you.
Okay. And they are going to take on the medium troops at D7.
Okay.
And a battle. Now, your medium troops normally battle with
4 dice.
But because I've got the special card, I'm battling with 5 dice.
Woo!
Okay. So,
go ahead and order your other units, Henry.
I will. I've got 2 light units I can order.
Yep.
So I've got my auxilia in G7.
Yep.
I'm moving to F7.
Bring it.
And I'm also ordering the auxilia in F6.
Got it.
Okay. So we'll start with the elephants. We're going to attack your guys in D7. So I'm going to roll 5 dice. And I need almost anything, really. Hang on. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so there's 1 blue.
Yep.
I have to re-roll the sword.
Ugh.
Because it's elephants. And 1 banner.
Okay.
And I re-roll the sword. And I get another blue. So I've killed 2 blocks, and the final block must retreat.
Okay. He's going to retreat to C7.
Okay. C7. Now, I can do a momentum advance.
Okay.
To D7.
Yep.
Can I do an extra combat with elephants?
Well, let's take a look at the chart. Advance May battle.
So I'm going to blat that unit again.
Ooh.
So another 5 dice. There
He's gone.
2 blues, 2 banners, and a green. Wow. And I finally capture a banner.
Not only did he not only did they kill that unit, they went ahead and stamped him into unrecognizability.
About time. Now, I'm not allowed to do another momentum advance, though, am I?
Correct.
Correct. So my elephants stay in D7.
Yes.
So coming back across the prairie, the now bloodied and pulped prairie, I tell you what, you've probably experienced this, Jay. It's such a relief when you actually have a unit of elephants that's actually able to do something. There's so many games was happening earlier. You just see your elephants just being carved to pieces without them doing anything in return. So that's very satisfying, very gratifying. Okay, so my auxilia in F6.
Okay.
Who are able to fight with 3 dice.
Yep.
Against the unit with your man on it. So in E6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it.
Bring it. Okay, buddy. 1 blue and 2 greens. So I take off a block, but haven't managed to destroy the unit. What a surprise!
Chance at the general. So 2 dice again.
Oh yes, 2 dice. Let's see if I can kill your bod.
Nope.
Nah.
Okay, well I get 4 dice back. And I got a green, a banner, and a helmet. So you're going to lose 2, and they're going to retreat.
Okay.
So there's green, the banner, and the helmet.
They retreat 2, don't they?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so we're going to retreat to H6 next to Hannibal.
And they lost 2, correct? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Right, so this is now over to F7, my auxilia there, with, we just decided it was 3 dice for auxilia, wasn't it? 3 dice. I'm going to take on your light infantry at E8, unless your light infantry want to run away.
No, they will evade, definitely.
Where do you want to evade to, buddy?
Let's go ahead and move them to C8, because they're gonna maintain pressure on them elephants.
Okay. Now I can momentum advance because you evaded, yeah?
Yeah.
So I will momentum advance into E8 to stay in contact with the Heffalumps.
Okay.
But obviously I can't do a follow-up battle or anything with them, can I?
Nope.
Okay, so that's how it looks now. So I've got
go ahead and roll your dice for my evade because you can still kill on green.
Oh, of course I can kill on greens, can't I? Nope.
Nothing. Okay. Oop, too late there, I guess. Okay.
So I've now got to shuffle the deck and everything. And the discards before I can take my replacement card. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay. Right, put that down. And draw a new card. Oh, bloody hell. I've seen that card before, but never mind. How interesting. Okay. Over to you, buddy.
Okay.
I'm glad because you were building up quite a mass in the center there, and I'm glad I managed to kick a bit of a hole in it.
Yeah. Okay. So what we are going to do is I'll issue a line command card.
Oh no!
Well, it's not that bad because I've got a bunch of small lines. I don't have one big line.
True.
Issue an order to a block of foot units. The block must be formed from foot units that are all in adjacent linked hexes. Units in the block may only move 1 hex. After movement, the ordered units may engage in either ranged fire or close combat if eligible. Ordered units may take a momentum advance after successful close combat and may battle again where eligible. Okay. So this is kind of a dual purpose turn for me. Because we'll move those lights there. We'll move up these mediums here. Okay, the lights are moving from C8 to D8.
C8 to D8. Yep, next to the elephants. Yep.
I've got some mediums that are going to move from B7 to C8.
Yep.
And then I've got some heavies that are going to move from A7 to B7.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice formation you got going there.
So that's that.
Yep.
Oh, Simon had a very quick lunch because he's already back.
Is he really? I haven't lost yet, Simon.
Yet. All right. Well, let's go ahead and attack them Heffalumps with my lights.
What, the lights from D8?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bud.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 dice.
Yep.
Looking for reds. Because, yeah, they can retreat. So a banner would be nice also, but things get weird when elephants retreat. So a pair of reds would do just fine.
No.
Nothing. I got a green and a sword, so that doesn't do anything. So you get to battle back with 2 dice.
I battle back with 2 dice, and I re-roll swords. Okay. Oh, that's
Oh.
2 greens dead.
Ah.
And because I'm elephants, that means that you're so scared you're going to run away.
No, I don't think so.
Not bad. I'll do that. Go on.
Not today. Okay. My mediums in C8 are
Yeah.
going to go ahead and attack the elephants.
Yeah.
At 4 dice.
Yeah.
Come on, reds.
Fail.
2 reds.
Oh, man.
Squish.
Oh, that's just horrible.
Slaughtered.
You get another banner. You're halfway there, Smelt.
Elephant steaks. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
It's a bit tough, Gov. And this is the longest sausage I've ever seen.
Slow. It'll be all right.
Man, that's so horrible of you. You've now got 4 banners.
Hey, this. I've seen this game swing pretty hard.
I know.
No, it's not over yet.
You want to momentum advance, mate?
What's that?
You want to momentum advance into D7?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. But thank you for asking. I will draw a card, and it is your turn, my friend.
Okay. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Oh, good gracious me. Oh, goodness me. I've said that before, haven't I?
Woo!
Okay, I'm going to try
now
something.
those stupid elephants are out of the way.
Oh, no. I need a break. I really need a break. So how am I going to do that, Hen? I think I know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Order 3 units right.
Oh, man.
Issue an order to 3 units and all leaders in the right-hand section. Okay, let's have a look at my warriors.
Yeah. Yeah. This could be bad.
I'm really hoping so. Oh, I can't tell. Now, medium cavalry can move 3, can't it?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that would put them... No, that's not it. No. Okay, let's go back to the warriors. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. The warriors in F3 are,
Yes.
are moving to E3.
Okay. All right.
Okay. The warriors in F4 are moving to E4.
Okay.
Ooh, and now the medium infantry in H3 are moving to G4.
Okay.
So my warriors in E4 are going to attack the medium cavalry in D4. Did they want to evade?
They can't. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. E4 to D4?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll evade. Yeah.
So you want to take them back to A6 or something?
Yeah, that would be A6, wouldn't it? Because they move 3. Yep.
Okay.
No. Evade distance is only 2 hexes.
All right, so B5.
Yep, B5.
Okay. I will move into that vacated hex at D4.
Okay.
And
you can battle also.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about who I want to battle. I'm going to battle the mediums who are at D5 because I get to roll 4 dice.
Yep. For now.
For now. The mediums at D5.
Okay. Oh, those sword hits.
2 dead.
Oof. Luckily, that one block gets to fight back with 4 dice.
Yeah. Do you want to do that now?
Yes, please. Ah.
Go ahead.
4 dice coming at you, big man. Oh, 3 banners.
3 banners?
In a blue.
There's also 1 dead, isn't there?
Yep.
But 3 banners is... That's off the table, isn't it?
Let's see. What's the retreat hexes? 2. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll lose another block.
So I get to I4.
Okay.
And I'm down to 2 blocks. Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Right, my other warrior unit is going to take on your cavalry commander there, unless, well, he can't really evade, can he? He's blocked by 2 units of light infantry.
Yep.
So see, here we are, my 4 warrior dice.
This is one of those instances where if this was a miniatures game, I would be putting some type of honors on that unit in D5.
You probably would, but it isn't, and you can bugger off. Anyway, I'm rolling some dice. I'm rolling some dice. Okay, that's not bad. I've killed the cavalry outright because I got a blue, a swords, and a banner.
Ah.
So now the leader's on his own. I've got to see if I killed him anyway.
Yep. 2 dice.
No, I didn't kill him.
Okay, so you get the banner for the infantry, or for the cavalry. And then my guy gets to retreat into the auxilia in C4.
Okay.
Are you going to follow up?
And then could I battle again?
Yeah.
Okay, could I? Yes, with warriors. Okay, so I'm going to follow up into D3.
Okay.
And I'm going to battle the auxilia that he's with. Why not? Go on.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, 4 dice again.
Okay.
And I've killed 1 block.
Yep. And a chance at the leader.
Again, a chance at the leader. Come on, hunt him down and murder him. Murder him.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I'm having no luck killing leaders today.
Auxilia will battle back with 3 dice.
Yeah.
I got 2 banners. Yep, I got 2 banners.
Okay, so they've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to retreat them to H3.
H3. Okay.
But they're still intact.
Woo!
Wow, that was quite a move. So I better take a fresh card.
Okay,
right.
Got some comments here. In reference to the death of the Heffalumps, Pat says, fire up the barbecue! Chris says, are we barbecuing the elephants? And Pat says, yup, Flintstone style.
That's a big barbecue.
Craig Armstrong says, thanks for hosting this, chaps. Love the game and the chance to live vicariously through good company. I'm signing out just in, but if it's possible, I'll watch later. Okay. Craig, thanks for signing on, and thanks for your comment. I appreciate it.
Cheers, Craig.
So, yeah, that's Flintstone style indeed. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to not show my cards on the screen, that's for sure.
Oh, fortunately, I wasn't looking. I have to catch him on replay.
Well, then, I think
this game's well, from my point of view, this game's a mess.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hopefully address some of that. I'm going to order 2 units right. I'm going to pull Massinissa back.
Okay, where do you want him?
H12. He's going to go back to E12.
E12, yeah, got it.
And then the light cavalry in C12 will move up to D11.
What was your card, by the way?
Oh, I'm sorry. Order 2 units right.
Okay. Oh, that's nice and simple.
Yeah. So just doing some administrative movement.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, buddy. Thank you. Okay. Oh my God. That was all a bit of a mess, Henry. That really was a mess. Okay, right. That's
still anybody's game.
Okay, right. This is really interesting. Right. Okay, this is maybe unexpected, but I'm going to play. Okay, line command.
Yep.
And I'm looking at my kind of left to center here.
Okay.
So first of all, I've got Hasdrubal, who's in I8.
Yeah.
With his heavy infantry. He's going to move to H7.
Got it.
Okay. I've got 2 bunches of auxilia in H10 and H9.
Got it.
They are going to move to G10 and G9.
Okay.
The aim being to take on your auxilia that are in F9, but we'll come back to that in a second. I've got some light infantry in H8.
Yep.
Who are going to move to G8.
Got it.
The medium infantry that were in I9, they were adjacent, you will recall. So I'm moving those to H8.
Okay. It's a technique, but all right.
And so that is the line command.
Very well.
Those units there. So what's going to happen is as follows. The light infantry in G8 are going to shoot with 1 dice at your infantry in F9.
Bring it.
So I need a green. And I don't get it.
Nothing.
No. So I've got my auxilia.
Or excuse me, as you would say in jolly old England, nothing.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so okay, units. All right, so they may be eligible for bonus close combat if they win a close combat. So my auxilia in G10 are attacking your guys in F9.
Okay.
And I'm using 3 dice because I'm auxilia.
Yep.
I get 2.
Nice roll. Nice roll. That's 2. Okay.
You're going to battle back?
Of course. I will get 2 dice in response. Oh, I got 1 on you.
1. So my unit in G10 has been reduced to 3 blocks. So now my auxilia in G9.
Okay.
Actually, Jay.
Yes.
Did you only roll 2 dice there?
You're absolutely correct. Thank you.
Because you're auxilia as well, so you should roll an extra green. It's another green?
Another green.
All right, so you knock down my unit in G10 to 2 blocks.
I appreciate your honesty.
No problem, buddy.
Very sporting of you.
I say, oh, Billy. Okay, now my auxilia in G9 are attacking that same unit with 3 dice.
I understand.
And get 1 and a banner.
1 and a banner. Okay, so
you've now got to
retreat 1.
Where do you want to go? To E10? Jay?
Yes, E10.
Okay. So I can follow up with them.
Yep.
And I'm allowed a bonus close combat.
No, you may not.
But the line command.
Oh, okay, yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Gives you a bonus close combat, doesn't it?
You're absolutely correct. My
so
apologies.
I roll 3 dice again.
Yep. Same unit.
Oh my God! 3 blues. That never happened. So I failed to inflict any casualties on them.
Well, they will fight back with their full 3 dice. and hope for something spectacular.
Oh, couldn't you believe it?
2 banners and a sword.
Jesus. Right, so I'm going to have to retreat all the way back to I-10 and lose another block.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. No, it's only...
Yeah, your retreat distance is 1. So,
it's
yeah,
1. So, no, I'm okay. So actually, I retreat to H9.
Yep, and you lose 1 for the swords.
Yeah, I did that.
Yep, okay.
Oy vey.
I like it.
Okay. Discard. Get rid of discard. Pick up that card.
All right.
Oh, well, I mean, it's kind of consolidated my center a little bit better.
Simon says that he's glad that you clung on just for him.
Oh, cheers, Simon. Just for you, mate.
All right.
Okay. Just you wait. The might of Bizarrebia was coming for you, Simon.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to continue?
Yeah, go on.
Line command.
Oh, no. You as well?
Yes. Okay, so first off, my heavies in B7 are going to move to C7.
B7 to C7, yeah.
Yes, sir. My mediums in C8 are going to move to D7.
Yep.
I will go ahead and order my lights in D8.
D8, yep.
I will order my lights in E9.
So, all right, so you're just ordering them, you're not moving them, though, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
And I think that's good. Yep,
You're
I
gonna
like
leave
that.
your little shrimp in E10 where it is.
Yeah, he's gonna hold the line there.
Okay.
He's gonna hold the line. Okay. All right, so one of the interesting things about this game is the order in which you do things really matters.
Yeah.
Or can really matter. They can't evade because they're auxilia. Well, I'm just going to have to attack with those mediums first and hope for the best with these others.
From D7, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
right,
bud.
So they'll attack out of D7 on your auxilia in E8.
Yep.
That's 4 dice that I'm rolling.
Yep.
I got a green and I got a banner.
So green, and then they will retreat to F7.
F7, okay. Wise move, but I will go ahead and advance in a battle again.
So that was the mediums, wasn't it? So the mediums were advancing into E8.
Yes, and they will battle again. Thanks to the line command card.
Because you're lucky I wasn't able to battle back.
Oh, you lost. You had a green there, so you lost one, right? Okay, so I've got another banner and a sword, so that's another hit.
And another banner, so I'm going back to G7.
Yep. And that should be, you're down to 2 blocks if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That it?
That'll do her.
Okay, buddy.
I'll draw a card.
This is where I need to do something drastic. Oh.
I should probably have figure out a way to incorporate some dramatic music.
Oh, this is
maybe something from Hans Zimmer.
I need to. Right. Okay. I think, given how you're closing in here, this I'm going to have to do this. Leadership, any section.
Nice.
And obviously, both my leaders are in the center, so that'll do. Okay, and it's leaders hex +3. This one.
Okay. Note that is not a 3 hex radius.
Correct. Now we understand that. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm going to take Hannibal.
Okay.
And so his hex plus 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay. So he's advancing from H5 to G6.
Got it.
I am ordering the slingers who are in G5, but they're not going to move.
Okay.
The medium infantry in G4 are moving to F4.
Got it.
Tidying them up. And the warriors in H3 are moving to G4.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do some slinging shooting with, what, 2 dice, isn't it?
Yep.
And I'm going to sling and shoot. What's the range of slings? The sling's 3. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sling at D5.
Okay.
With 2 dice. Correct. And I'm praying for a blue. Oh, 2 reds. I hate you, sir. I hate you.
It was a long shot anyway.
It was definitely a long shot, but oh, come on, 1 blue. So that's my move, buddy.
Okay. I'd just like to note that a very important text came in that Chris will want to listen to if he's still on. Joann Fabrics, today only, save up to 70% on 25 new holiday doorbusters, plus take 20% off your total purchase. That's a bargain right there. Joann Fabrics is exactly what it sounds like. It's kind of a
haberdashers.
Not well for like quilting and sewing and various other arts and crafts type stuff, but they've often got good stuff for hobbyists like us, though.
All right. Is it like a chain of shops?
It is, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so all right, here we go. Well, I'm going to exercise some inspired left leadership.
Oh.
Issue an order to units under 1 leader's command in the left section, leader's hex, and 4 adjacent linked hexes.
Well, that'll be him then.
So that's going to be Laelius. So let's see.
Laelius with his light infantry.
Yep. And he's going to get right into it. He's going to get right up there. So he's going to C4 to E5.
C4 to E5.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right on the border there.
Yep. And then C3 to E4.
E3 to E4, yep. Oh, aggressive use of auxilia here.
B4 to D3. Nope. I can't move that far. B4 to C4.
Yep. You're moving up the heavy infantry at the back?
Yeah, A5 to B4. And it should be noted that any units that straddle the border can be ordered from either section.
Correct.
For those watching at home. Okay, so
auxiliary attacking.
Yeah, the auxilia in E4 will go ahead and fight first with 3 dice.
Yep.
On your mediums in F4.
Yep.
Yes! 2 blues and a sword.
2 blues and a sword. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Well, I battle back with 4 dice, isn't it? Mediums.
Yep.
That was beastly. Watch me roll 4 greens here and wipe you out.
I'm watching.
Oh,
almost.
Oh my god.
Brutal. That is some brutal combat right there.
That was real hack and slash.
Love it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Okay, now Laelius in E5 is going to go ahead and attack the remaining mediums in F4 with 3 dice.
And fail miserably.
We
hope.
Why don't you knock it off with them negative waves? Oh, I got a banner.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're supported, so...
Yes, this is true. So I ignore that. And yeah. I fight back with 4 dice.
Oh, this could be brutal. This could be ugly.
If that unit is with has only got 3 things. 2 swords.
Ah!
So that's 2 dead. So you've got 2 single block units there.
And 2 dice chance at Laelius.
Oh, can I finally kill a leader, please?
I hope not.
Nah.
Nope.
I'm having no luck. Have you noticed? I think I've only rolled 1 helmet all day.
Well,
what can I say?
Well, obviously you need to polish your purple helmets more.
What you got up to in Afghanistan is no business of ours.
Pat said, and the Vorpal blades went snicker snack.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, buddy, right. You asked.
Your go. Pat, I am always a fan of any reference to the Jabberwock or Jabberwocky.
You asked for it, buddy.
Oh. 1-2, 1-2, and through, the Vorpal blade went snicker snack.
Okay, I have got to play this really cleverly now. Because 4 banners plays 2. Let's see if we can do something about that. Coordinated attack.
That's 1 each, one each, right?
In each section.
Yep.
So, in the right-hand section, my unit of warriors,
yep,
still at full strength, is going thundering in.
Yep.
To take on your boys at E4.
Okay.
And this is where they get to roll 4 dice.
Hold on a second. Where are they thundering into from to?
They've gone from G4 to F3.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and mark them as ordered, then move your other stuff?
Okay. So that's in the right-hand section. In the center section,
yes,
my heavy infantry with Hannibal are moving from G6 to F6.
Ah!
Okay. And then on my left flank...
This could be very bad.
On my left flank... Now, let's have a think about that. On my left... Oh, yes, I could do that. On my left flank, my light cavalry
yes.
at I-12
yep.
are moving to F10.
Yep.
Okay. Right. I'm going to start on my right flank.
Okay.
So the warriors at F3
yep.
are attacking your auxilia in E4.
Bring it.
With 4 dice.
All helmets. All helmets.
No, but they do inflict 1 banner. They don't kill the damn thing. They do make your auxilia retreat.
Okay.
Where do you want to retreat to? D4?
D4, yes.
I will follow up.
Yep.
And attack again.
Who are you attacking?
The same infantry, the auxiliary in D4.
Okay. It's a technique, but all right.
It is a technique. Okay?
Okay.
And now the damn people are dead.
They're finally dead. Yes. Okay.
So and I get a banner.
Yeah. Oh, it's tightened. The race is tightening up.
And but however, I can't momentum advance again, can I?
Nope.
No. Okay. So that's those warriors done. Okay. Now, in the center, Hannibal with his heavy Carthaginians are going to attack Scipio and his boys in E6.
Got it.
And I heavy infantry, so I use 5 dice.
5 big dice.
Okay, hang on. Bit of rattling going on. Ready?
Yep. Oh no!
2 swords. The unit is dead. I also got 2 reds and a helmet, but that doesn't count. So your boss man, again, I get to see if I've killed Scipio now.
Yep.
Okay. No. Nope. So where does Scipio want to go, bud?
He's going to retreat to D5.
Okay. So my heavy infantry are going to follow up.
And it's tied.
And attack again.
Okay.
So now I'm attacking
mediums.
Ooh. I could attack the mediums or I could attack the lights, couldn't I?
Your choice.
I'm going to attack the mediums in D5.
Okay.
Okay. There's a sword there.
Yep.
The unit is dead.
Yep. That's another point for you.
I get another. So we're at 4 all. Is that correct?
No, we're at 5-4. You're up.
Oh yes, I am, aren't I? Yeah, yeah.
Another 2.
Your leader.
Another 2 dice.
Scipio. Come on, kill the bugger. No, still not.
He's going to retreat to C6.
C6 with the light infantry.
Yep.
Okay. So the situation is now in the center there. I have my heavy infantry with Hannibal in E6.
Yep.
On the right, warriors in E4. And now moving over to the left.
Yep.
My light cavalry
in
F10 are attacking your auxilia in E10.
Okay.
Now, light cavalry are a bit pathetic, aren't they? I only get to roll 2 dice.
Yep.
Come on, a green or a sword or something. Come on.
Don't count swords.
2 swords.
They don't count.
Can you believe that? So that's nothing.
Not a sausage.
That is just unbelievable. So you're going to fight back with your auxilia?
Oh, absolutely. 3 dice, big man.
I
got 1.
Okay, bud.
Got 1.
Right. So my cavalry in F10 are down to 2 blocks, and your auxilia at E10 survive.
Yes.
Outrageously. Oh, well, that wasn't a bad move.
No. Okay, so we got to do something here.
I draw a card. So, okay. Simon, if you're back, mate, looks like you're going to have to hang on a bit longer to see me lose.
Okay. No, I don't think that's what I want. Hold on, let's take a look at these cards again. Do.
This is quite a long game for Commands and Colors, isn't it?
Well, we've been talking also.
But also it is an 8-banner game.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to order 2 units center.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to move Scipio onto these heavies, or into these heavies at C7.
Okay, so from C6 to C7, yep.
Yep. Scipio's going to move over from C6 to C7, and the heavies will move from C7 to D6 and attack Hannibal.
Oh my God! Clash of the Titans.
That's right. Come on. Let's have a Donnybrook.
Oh my God.
All right, 5 dice coming at you.
Oh my God.
2 helmets, and a sword, and a banner that's ignored. So you lose 3.
Oh my god.
There, there we go.
And you have to see if you've killed Hannibal.
Yep. So you lose 3 right off the bat.
Yep. Oh my god.
This is a slaughter and a half. Come on! Nope. Hannibal lives. All right, you get the battle back. 5 dice.
5 dice back. Oh my god. Come on, boys. Wipe it out. Can you believe it? 1 casualty, because I've got a helmet and Hannibal means that the helmet counts.
All right. And you get to see if you killed Scipio.
And I get to see if I kill Scipio, but that was deeply disappointing. Unless I can kill Scipio in the process. Oh, no.
Ah! Woo! Just.
Do you know what's really weird with these commands and color styles? I bet if we were using ordinary D6 in the course of the day, at some point I would have rolled a couple of double 6s.
Hey, you know what? I just thought of something.
What?
When Laelius was off on his... No, wait. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking when Laelius was on his own and we were seeing if he got killed, we rolled 2 dice, and I was thinking, well, it should have been 1 die. But in actuality, that's if he's just on his own and gets attacked, not a result of a regular attack. Okay. Anyway, so it's your go, and I draw a card.
Oh my god. Well, that was brutal. Oh. Oh, that was really horrible. Oh, that was really horrible. Okay. An interesting choice, you may think. Order 2 units center.
Okay. All right.
I can't just leave him hanging there.
No.
So he's going to attack the auxilia with what's his face in E5.
Okay. Laelius is actually Latin for what's his face.
All right.
Ugh. Bring it.
Yeah, there's a dead. Yeah, go on.
Ah.
So I get another banner. So it's 6 plays 4, and now I get to see if I killed another general.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
No. So where does he want to run to, bud?
He's going to go to these mediums back here.
On C4?
Yeah, on C4, because general's retreat distance is 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I'm going to follow up into E5.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Probably a good move.
Out of the immediate vicinity of Scipio.
Yep.
And I've got another unit in the center to order.
Okay.
Oh, this is really difficult. So I can count them as in the center.
Yep.
And they would roll 2 dice.
Yep.
Yeah, why not? I'm going to sling at Scipio's unit.
Might as well.
With 2 dice.
Yep. Ah!
That's 1 block off.
And a chance to kill Scipio.
And a chance to kill Scipio. No! 1 helmet, but not the 2.
Ah!
I'll tell you what, he's got a few dents, though.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, we got to do something here.
Okay, so now change the card.
Okay. What do I got? What do I got? Okay, I'm going to play my own I Am Spartacus.
Oh.
So that's 5 dice.
Yeah. 5 green.
Banners don't count. Swords don't count. I get a medium. I get a heavy. I get a light.
Okay.
All right. Well. Huh.
Hope everyone's having a nice afternoon out there, that they're enjoying the game.
Okay, so for my mediums... Okay, for my mediums is an E8.
E8, yep.
They're going to move to F8.
Oh, yeah.
My mediums or my light infantry. You know what? My auxilia in E10 are going to order, and they're going to. I'm just going to order the auxilia in E10.
Yep.
Kind of a risk here. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to order my light cavalry in E12 with Massinissa. He's going to saunter up to G11.
G11. Oh, okay. Saunter, 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 saunter. Cheeky boy.
And then it's a bit of a risk, and it could end the game, but fortune favors the bold, right?
Yep.
Okay, D6, Scipio.
Oh, yeah.
To E6.
Yeah, I expected that.
Okay, so let's start off by killing those heavies in E5. 5 dice coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Swords gets it.
Okay, you get a banner. And Hannibal is going to join the warriors in E4.
Unless I kill him first.
Unless you kill him first.
No. Warriors E4, you say?
Yep.
I think they can. I think he can only go back.
Oh, right. You're saying you wouldn't be able to do that?
Yeah, because you got to use the evade rule. Let me see. Hold on a second. The card says see evade rule.
Okay. So he couldn't go to someone who's adjacent.
Leader evades. Let's keep it moving to health. And if you want him with the Warriors, he goes with the Warriors. I'm fine with that.
Leaders. No, it does say back towards his own side of the battlefield. So he can move 3. So let's put him back in E5. All right. He'll go back and join the Slingers then in G5.
Okay. I will go ahead and hold there. I don't want to get too risky. I can't get too greedy.
Okay.
Okay, my mediums in F8 on your lights in G8.
Yep.
4 dice coming at you.
Yep.
I got, yeah, they're gone.
Oh,
I got 2 greens and a sword.
Yeah, so
I just straight up murdered them.
Okay, well, that's even things up, isn't it?
They will not advance.
Okay.
And then Massinissa with his cavalry are going to take on the light cavalry in F10.
Okay, yep.
And that's 2 dice.
Yep.
And your cavalry cannot evade or escape.
Okay.
And they do nothing.
So I'm going to fight back with 2 dice.
Yeah.
I get 1 banner, which you ignore.
Which I ignore. Okay. Your turn.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. That's one way of putting it. Oh, I got bonus dice. I got bonus dice.
For what?
For the I Am Spartacus.
Oh.
I didn't use my bonus dice. May I use my bonus die on that last combat?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Took one.
Okay. Wow. Okay. My choice of the next card is going to be absolutely... Oh my God. I can't believe what crappy... Oy vey. Wow, this is... Oh my God.
Okay, Pat asks, are the symbols evenly distributed on the dice? Yes, Pat, each die has a red, green, and blue, plus a banner, plus a sword, plus a helmet.
Correct. And because I'm very nerdy, I do every dice identically as well.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is so...
It's a nail biter.
It really is. It really, really, really is. Oh, okay. All right. This is sheer madness. Order 2 units right.
Bring it.
And it's a huge, huge, huge risk. Okay. Hannibal with his slingers are going to not move, and they're going to shoot at those heavy infantry with Scipio.
Okay. Nothing.
Told you it was a gamble. So that was the first unit.
Yep.
The second unit is the warriors are going to charge in against the heavy infantry with Scipio.
Okay.
The warriors from E4 are moving to E5.
Got it.
And attacking with 4 dice.
Yep.
And now we pray.
2 helmets.
A red and 2 helmets.
Oh, so close.
So take a block off, but he's still standing.
Yep.
How?
Scipio.
And you fight back with 5 dice.
Yep.
This is going to be horrible.
Chance to kill Scipio.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Can I make him retreat? Oh, man.
Napoleon famously said, never interrupt the enemy when he's making a mistake. And my friend, you definitely made a mistake not moving Hannibal up. Because you would have obliterated that unit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're quite right. Yes, I've made a mistake there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 5 dice coming back at you. And pretty much everything counts.
Oh.
Well, okay. Reds and greens don't count. Everything else does. Okay. Well, I got a sword.
And that's it. Oh, hang on. You got a sword, but 2 blues.
That's right. They're blues. So, yeah, they lose 3.
Ouch. And from now on, that warrior unit will only battle with 3 dice.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I know you are. and now it's your move. So if you don't win this move, buddy, you're a turkey.
Yep. Yep. Okay. What can I do? What can I do?
Yeah, why didn't I do that? Because I'm brain fart.
That happens. Okay. Well, okay. I think the only thing I can do that makes any sense is to order 2 units left. And hope for some good rolls on my part, because these these mediums are going to go from C4 to D4.
Yeah.
And hopefully just go like Pac-Man up your line here.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and move these heavies up from B4 to C5.
Yeah.
That's 4 dice on the warriors. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
And they're gone with the blue.
And you get a banner. 1 to go.
Oh,
momentum advance.
They will advance and attack because they have the general on your mediums.
Yeah.
F4.
Yeah.
And they are gone.
You just won the game, buddy.
Oh. Virtual Handshake, Henry. Very good game.
Congratulations.
Final tally, 6-8. Wow. What a game.
That was brutal.
What a game.
You're quite right. I mean, just you exploited my mistake there perfectly. That was just, oh my God, why didn't I move him up? Oh, what's wrong with my brain?
That's all right.
I had options. I could have just taken him. I could have moved him with the slingers, or just taken him off the slingers and moved him up to the warriors, and then moved the warriors in.
Oh man, what a great game! Virtual Handshake again, Henry. I really enjoyed that.
That was a cracker, mate.
Oh man.
It's so hard to coordinate what you're doing in this game, though, isn't it?
Yes, it really is, and that's
if it had been a miniatures game, it would have played out totally differently.
Well, I rationalize it as when you have the card. It's not that other stuff isn't going on in other parts of the battle. It's just that's where the general is focusing his attention at the moment, if that makes sense. And I know it's an abstraction, but it's, you know, like my light cavalry on the right didn't move at all.
Yeah.
You know, that one on the baseline. And I've got other units that didn't move at all.
Yeah.
But you just have to, is it a little gamey? Yeah. It did give us a historically plausible result, though.
Oh, sure. I mean, it always does. You can always rationalize what's happened. And I think the thing is, though, and unfortunately, this was a good one. I mean, I don't think either of us are coming away thinking, "Oh God, blimey, well, that was rubbish," because I just had useless cards all the time. I don't. In this game, certainly, I feel like, oh, that was a cracking game. That really was a cracking game with opportunities on either side. And right at the end there, it literally could have gone either way.
Right.
Very, very close, because there was you with, you know, a couple of units with a single block hanging on for dear life, and the same with me, and you got there first.
Yes.
So that's absolutely fine. And also there are episodes, aren't there? I think it was really interesting seeing how your light cavalry kind of washed, like the tide on the beach, your light cavalry washed up and down your right flank, you know, forward and back without doing very much. And also, you know, the epic battle on your left flank as well, where I was able to throw in my warrior infantry and, you know, inflict a lot of damage, which made you have to think again with your medium cavalry. And the elephants in the center, where I thought it was all over for my elephants because you wiped out those 2 units of elephants really early on in the game.
Yeah.
But I kept one of them in reserve, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And actually, it was able to blat its way, you know, quite some distance forward and disrupt your advance in the center.
Yeah.
So, but I admire the way that you were able to kind of cobble things back together and, you know, patch up the gaps that had appeared in your line and start moving forward again. You did that really well. So
thank you. You know, you know, to paraphrase from Wellington, you know, it was a very neat thing. You know, the closest run thing I ever did see. I really, you know, this game, you just get your emotions going up and down, and oh yes, I'm beating the pants off of him, to, oh no, it's all falling apart, to, oh, I've got him now. And
yeah,
it's just terrific.
It's also one of those classic kind of commands and colors games where you look at, you know, the end of the game, and as you say, man, it's really surprising how many of your troops are still kind of on the baseline that you hope for and pray for more of those kind of multiple unit orders or line commands that actually enable you to have a more coordinated advance. I mean, I don't know what you've got left in your hand, Jay, but I've got an order light troops, which could have been useful because I've got quite a few light troops still. Order 2 units center, which is like bit tricky. I've got a rally card, which I suppose in desperate circumstances can be useful. The rally card, you kind of roll dice equal to your command. So you roll 5 dice, and then for each unit type or leader symbol rolled, 1 unit of the appropriate type in or adjacent to a leader's hex is rallied. In other words, you replace a missing block. Now, where things are looking really thin, if you've got a whole cluster of units around a leader that are looking very thin on the ground, that can be a useful card. But of course, it's a card you sort of will only play in desperation, because most of the time you actually want to do something more active with your card. So then I had, what did I have? An order 3 units left, which I suppose could have been useful.
Yeah.
I just wish I had something meatier over here on my left, and order 2 units left. So I didn't have enough cards after this point actually to do anything kind of focused on where I'd really want to be doing stuff, kind of in the center or right. But we didn't.
If I may, Henry, that 3 orders left could have been real bad if you're looking at the screen, because you could have taken these cav here, moved behind Mass and Nissa, and attacked with these auxilia, and that could have been pretty brutal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there would have been a choice, because the auxilia, of course, attacked with 3 dice, whereas the light cavalry only fighting back with 2.
Yeah.
So I could have potentially done something. It would have been nice, because I've got this unit of mediums and the heavies with Hasdrubal sitting here. Well, obviously, what I would like to have done is coordinated an attack against these mediums.
Yep.
But that's the luck of the draw. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah. And I'm not complaining. That was a cracking game, mate.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, I'd really love to do something with miniatures. I do have enough 6mm miniatures to actually play a standard Commands and Colors Ancients game with.
Cool.
And I've got a 4-inch hex mat that I use. They're based on 40mm frontage, so the unit fills up a French nicely. Not quite fill it up, but it gets the job done. As we have discussed, though, my Commands and Colors fantasy, yes, I know of Battlelore, don't ask. I am moving forward. I am moving forward with that project. And hello, my basement is an utter mess, so I'm not going to turn on my front-facing camera.
I can show you my People's Republic of Brighton and Hove T-shirt properly now.
Yeah, I saw that. But I'm really looking forward to how this is going to look with 16 to 20 figure units in 28mm. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to having enough units for an epic sized 8-player game. That's with 6-inch hexes, 13-foot long table. I'm really looking forward to that. That is kind of a dream project of mine, and I am mustering forces, as you know.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. So, anyway, mate, I've noticed it's 10-3.
Yeah. Yep, it's about that time. I hear the pitter-patter of feet upstairs. We've got to get ready for church. We have our Christmas program today with
almost as long as a podcast, Jay.
Almost. But just to go over the cards I had left, I had a line command, which I had from the initial draw.
Oh, really?
Yes, I had three line commands within my first draw or two.
Oh my god!
I had a order 3 units left and 2 order 2 units right. So, the cards are what the cards are. But
who shuffled your deck, mate?
Well, the thing is, I started getting holes in my line. It's like, well, shit.
Yeah, that's something worth. That's a tactic in Commands and Colors. Actually, that is worth bearing in mind. That actually, even if you're only punching little holes in the opponent's line, It does mean, because you know in your head there are those line command cards in there somewhere, and if your opponent's got them, even if you're only able to punch small, holes in his line, it can really make a difference to saving yourself from the consequences. I mean, I can remember some of the games I've had where I've had, a line basically going pretty much all the way across the board, and it is a really impressive thing when that card comes up and you can just go stunk. It's an amazing thing, particularly, of course, if you have got troops like Romans or Macedonians, for example, or perhaps a load of hoplite Greeks. It could be brilliant. Anyway, buddy, thank you so much. That was real fun, Jay. Thanks ever so much for kind of laying this on and sorting out all the last-minute tech gremlins and all the rest of it.
Hey, we made it work. We made it work. Henry, thank you so much for agreeing to come on and spend your afternoon with me. And if your game, I'd like to do this again, maybe with Commands and Colors, maybe Napoleonics next time, maybe some other game altogether.
Cool.
So, and I might open it up to other guests as well. I think that this is a fun way for you online folks, for the mass communicators out there, to get some content out. And it's not as, and this is something I'm talking with Neil about, is the work that goes into editing a podcast can be pretty substantial and daunting, and quite frankly, that's why part of the reason why my last podcast took so long to come out. I am going to give another shout out to Neil Shuck and Mike Hobbs of Meeples and Miniatures podcast. If you have not listened to their most recent episode, The Devil in Your Head, you need to download it and listen to it today.
Oh yeah, absolutely brilliant episode.
It's an important discussion to have, and we as people need to start discussing and having greater concern for our own mental health. I won't go into further detail right now. Just go download, listen. I guarantee you will not be sorry.
Yeah, and in fact, as you know, Jay, I talked a bit about mental health in my own patrons Q&A session that I did. Was it last week? Because it is a hugely important topic that particularly most of us gamers of a certain age, we've been through life a bit, and it takes its toll. And I think we need to talk about these things and not be shy about it either, because it applies to all of us. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, Henry, I think that's an excellent note to leave on. And I will thank you once again for coming on. And those that watched live and submitted comments and asked questions, thank you very much indeed. I'm really looking forward to doing this again. I'm not sure when we'll do it, but we'll plan something for sure. And we'll just leave it at that. And as always, hold on a second. Let me do something here. There we go. As always, there it is. Okay. As always, if the wargaming you're having isn't any fun, you make it fun. That is all.